Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Unlimited once again, and we're going to be talking about the fight between Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois. Well, this fight is, we say this is the making of a fight, of a bitter war between AJ and DDD. You know, um, before we go into the fight, we'll make some statements about Dubois. Dubois is so confident that he says he wants to slay the king. He's a king slayer, and he's calling out Joshua, and he's saying things about Joshua that is old, that is he will smoke him and everything. We will see. But in this fight, you have to notice there's a big animosity now. The tension and pressure on both boxers. Whoever manages the tension and pressure well will win this fight. Having said that, we also say that the rumor, the KO rumor, the knockout rumor in the sparring section has hyped this fight to a certain extent, a level that is higher. The standard is higher now. Everybody's looking at Daniel Dubois and they're saying that this guy could cause an upset. And that is true because, as we say here, styles make fights. And one big punch can change the complexion of the match. We know these things. Both boxers have faced adversity. Dubois is very confident at the moment after winning two fights against Miller and Hegovich. But that Joshua too is confident too. They both got momentum at the moment. Dubois has won 4 in a row after his 2 losses to Usyk. You know, he's beaten Ngannou, knockout in round 2. He's knocked out Otto Whelan. He's knocked out Helenius. And they had a point with Franklin. But that being said, we were looking at these boxers and we were saying they have recovered. Both of them have faced adversity and they've recovered from that adversity, and they're moving on in their career. This is a chance for Joshua to be a 3-time heavyweight champion. Is he going to work? We'll see on the day, on September 21st. That is the D date. And we'll see what will happen. But having a look at both boxers at their resume, you see they've got power, both hands. But Joshua has got a good left hook, which he's not been using. But he's got a right, straight right that is devastating. Anybody that if he's with that right, the right that knocked Ngannou out, Ngannou was regarded as one of the strongest MM fighter. But he saw what AJ did to him. AJ dismantled him within 2 rounds. And that's the power of AJ. For Dubois, he's confident. Whether he's overconfident, I don't know. But if Joshua is a test for Joshua, a big test for him. If he doesn't finish Dubois, there's no need for him to be in the heavyweight division. This is a chance for him, a big chance. You know, we're saying this because we know that for him to win, the key to victory is discipline. Discipline is the key, and he must let his hands go from beginning. AJ, we expect AJ to finish this fight before the end of the round 10. Some people are saying that it will last 3 rounds, but anything can happen in boxing, as we always say here. And we are looking at AJ. If he lands his right hand flush on Dubois, it's cuttings, bro. No doubt about that. Dubois, we saw his fight with Hegovich. He took so many right hands and still stood there. But I don't know if he can take AJ's right hand like that, because Hegovich is not as strong and powerful as AJ. So we can't compare both of them, because AJ is in a class of his own. Hegovich is in a class of his own. And Dubois is coming up, he's young, he's 26 years, and he's hungry. No doubt about that. Whether he's going to rock AJ and beat him the way he's beating out Miller and Hegovich, we do not know yet, but I doubt it. You know, AJ is a thorough boxer, won gold in the Olympics in 2012, turned professional. 2 years later, or 3 years later, he became a world champion by beating Frank Martin. But that being said, we're looking at Dubois at the moment. Dubois' confidence is above the roof. But I have to thank the promotional team. Frank Warren is a genius, to be honest with you. For him to just in two fights, and he's the interim champion, IBF interim champion. But Dubois is the interim champion. He has done a good job on him. It's good, fantastic job, no doubt about that. But we'll also look at Dubois. His defense is a problem. His defense is a big problem because he's been hit flush by Hegovic a number of times in their fight. If AJ gets into that position, I hope he will take advantage, no doubt about it. AJ will rock him with his right up, straight right and the left hook. I think AJ knocks him out, no doubt about that. The fight is going to be won by a person who have consistent pressure, consistently pressurizing the other person. You have to put AJ must start, is the key to victory anyway, and AJ will have to make adjustments here and there during the fight. You know, Dubois, the same thing. We're not talking about AJ alone, we're talking about Dubois as well, because the title of this fight actually is the making of a bitter war between AJ and Dubois. However, if you look at Dubois and look at the chances they have in this match, in this matchup and in this fight, I personally would think he's slim. But anything can happen in boxing, as we say, because styles make fight and styles pay the bill. And they punch to the head, to the body, to the chin, anywhere could change the whole complexion of the fight. And based on that, we could see that Dubois is easy to hit, no doubt about that, my brothers. It's easy, he's just be staying there, his head movement, his leg movement is, you cannot compare with that of AJ. In fact, to be honest with you, both of them are not in the same class. But things are the way they are at the moment, and both of them are hungry. I'm saying Dubois is young and hungry and confident, but Joshua is hungry because he wants to come back again. He's been the king for a while. He wants to return back as a king and probably have a good fight with Fury or Usyk, whoever holds the undisputed belt by the time they fight. We talked about starting on the front foot and body punches and adjustment and taking angles, because AJ these days takes angle. We saw him take the angle that knocked Ngannou out, or knocked him down in the first round. Once he stepped on that way and took that angle, and the punch came, the right punch came straight and bang and flush, and that was it. After that, Ngannou never recovered. It's history. Now, AJ must take advantage of the leaky defense of Dubois. Whether Dubois is going to correct all those things within this period, we do not know. We'll have to see. But every heavyweight, not even a heavyweight, every boxer has a chance in the ring. When you get in there, it's just you and the other person. Whatever happens there is just you and the other person. So we're not going to write Dubois off, and AJ shouldn't be overconfident, because from what I've seen, Dubois is confident, he's hungry, he wants to rule the world. But can he rule the world? That's the million-dollar question at the moment, especially when he's fighting somebody of the caliber of Joshua. Joshua, known as a seek and destroy man. This fight will actually show if he still has that intention in his mind. Can he still come back and show us the style he's known for, the style that made him difficult to fight, the style that made him popular? If he can resonate that style again, I think the war will be out early. The fight will end early. Let's have a look at AJ. AJ is ready to fight. He's been in the gym for a while. He's strong. He's a better boxer than Dubois, no doubt about that. If we have Dubois, learned his trade on the road, he's dangerous, no doubt about that. And the confidence he had from the two last wins will show, and we'll know what happens. Having said that, I would say that this fight is written in their stars. I've made a video about that. Whatever happens, they're supposed to meet one way or the other. It's beyond any person. You know, they both want to fight. They're both looking to be the king or the governor. Whoever is going to win in this fight will have to be disciplined. You have to use body punches, adjustments, and he has to make his power, make the opponent feel the power early in the fight. Yeah, because if you do it early in the fight, what does happen is the other fighter will slow down. He will think twice before he comes in or throw a punch, and that gives you an advantage. So for AJ to win, he has to be disciplined. He has to set angles. He has to make adjustments as well, and he has to throw body punches. His left hook has been absent in his fights. We want to see it come back again. For Dubois to win, he has to pressurize, take the front coming AJ, push him back, put him on the back foot. That is the way he will win. We saw Usyk do it against Tyson. We've seen other boxers. We saw Holyfield do it against Mike Tyson, and do it against Richard Bull. Once you're on the front foot, you have the balance to throw your wicked punches, and that we expected AJ to do. AJ wins this fight, no doubt about that. But anything can still happen in boxing. We will stop there. Do have a nice day. God bless.